Global oil prices have a significant impact on the world economy. As one of the most important sources of energy and a major commodity, changes in the price of oil can have far-reaching effects on economies around the globe. In this video, we will explore how global oil prices affect the world economy and what factors influence these prices, so stick to the end and subscribe to the channel. First, it is important to understand the role that oil plays in the global economy. Oil is used for a variety of purposes, including the production of gasoline for transportation, the manufacturing of plastics, and the generation of electricity. As such, it is a crucial input for many industries and plays a vital role in the functioning of modern societies. The price of oil is determined by supply and demand dynamics, with the most significant factor being the level of production. When there is a surplus of oil on the market, prices tend to fall, while a shortage can lead to higher prices. So, who controls the production of oil? A centralized body called OPEC, which stands for Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries, produces around 40% of the world's oil supply. It is a group of 14 oil-producing countries that plays a significant role in determining the global price of oil. OPEC operates through a system of production quotas. These quotas determine the amount of oil that each member country is allowed to produce, with the goal of balancing global supply and demand for oil. Despite its significant role in the global oil market, OPEC has faced criticism in the past for manipulating oil prices for its own benefit. Some have argued that the organization has used its influence to drive up prices in order to increase profits for its member countries. However, OPEC has maintained that its actions are designed to promote stability in the global oil market and to ensure that member countries receive fair prices for their oil exports. However, it is important to note that OPEC is not the only factor that determines oil prices. Other factors, such as global economic conditions, political instability in oil-producing regions, and the development of alternative energy sources, can also impact the price of oil. During times of economic growth, demand for oil increases, which can lead to higher prices. Conversely, during economic downturns, demand for oil declines, leading to lower prices. Like how the prices of oil declined during the start of COVID. So, how do changes in global oil prices affect the world economy? The impact can be felt in several ways. One of the most obvious effects is on the cost of transportation. When oil prices rise, the cost of gasoline and other fuels increases, which can affect the price of goods and services that are transported by truck, plane, or ship. This can lead to higher inflation, as businesses pass on the increased cost of transportation to consumers. Most of the consumer products are produced in Asia and are shipped to Europe and North America. Because of this, Europe and Americas will see a higher impact on shipping cost versus Asia itself. Higher oil prices can also affect the profitability of industries that rely heavily on oil as an input. For example, the airline and shipping industries are particularly sensitive to changes in oil prices, as fuel is a major cost for these businesses. Similarly, the cost of producing plastics, petrochemicals, and other products that rely on oil as an input are affected directly by the oil price. The impact of global oil price is not limited to specific industries. However, changes in oil prices can have broader economic consequences, as they can affect the exchange rates of currencies and the competitiveness of economies. For example, an increase in oil prices can lead to a depreciation or appreciation of certain currency, as the cost of importing and exporting oil becomes more expensive. Oil-producing economies earn more and consuming economies have to spend more. This is visible in the decline of Indian rupee. India is the second biggest importer of crude oil in the world. It imports over 80% of its oil, and with the increase of oil prices in 2022, its currency has devaluated over 11% in just 12 months. It is worth noting that the impact of oil prices on the economy can be complex and is not always straightforward. For example, while higher oil prices can lead to higher inflation, they can also stimulate economic activity in certain sectors, such as the energy industry. While this helps the energy companies and governments in tax collection, it negatively affects retail consumers because their energy bill increases. At times, we fail to realize the deeper significance of oil price fluctuations on the world economy. World economy is made of retail consumers. It's you and I. One of the most obvious ways it impacts is through the cost of gasoline. It affects the cost of getting groceries to our homes, as well as pricing of individual products. Everything that we buy is wrapped in plastic. Plastic is a byproduct of oil. Plastic prices also increase when oil prices increase. The cost of home heating fuel is another way that oil prices can affect us. Many homes rely on oil or natural gas for heating, and as the price of oil goes up, so too does the cost of heating one's home. This can be burdensome for consumers in colder climates, who may use more heating fuel during the winter months. While there are many factors that can influence oil prices, it is important for consumers to be aware of how these prices can impact their budget and to be prepared for potential price fluctuations. In conclusion, global oil prices play a significant role in the world economy. Changes in these prices can affect the cost of transportation, the profitability of certain industries, and the exchange rates of currencies. Understanding these dynamics is crucial for policymakers and businesses looking to navigate the complexities of the global economy. Want to watch more videos like this? Please subscribe to our channel so you get notified every time we publish a new video.